What's up, my brothers and sisters? David Thomas with Spark Fitness LLC. Today's video is going to be about protein. So let's get into it. Most of y'all know protein is a part of the 3 macronutrients that our body uses every single day. Those macronutrients are proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Our body uses those daily to run efficiently and smoothly. Protein is found in our bodies, every cell, every tissue, and every single muscle in our body. It is constantly being recycled in our bodies on a daily basis, so that's a great thing. Also, in our diets, when we consume proteins, our body uses the protein that we get from our diets to replace out any kind of broken down proteins to help maintain a balance. It is also found, protein also has essential and non-essential amino acids, which are the building blocks of everything in our bodies. So, how does protein help with us every single day when we work out to help build muscle? Muscle mass is built when the net protein balance is positive. So that means muscle protein synthesis and exceeds muscle protein breakdown at the same time. So you're having more protein come in as you're breaking down your muscles and all the proteins that you use to break down those muscles when you work out. So when one is a little higher than the other, or balanced actually, that's how your muscle mass is created. And the best time to take protein is immediately or soon after working out any kind of strenuous exercise. So like lifting weights, body weight exercises, running, anything that you do that's physical that requires you to use your muscles. So that would be the best time to take protein, is immediately after that. Some people say it's about an hour afterwards, and some people say it's longer, and I say yes to both of those and no to both of those, only because of this. If you take protein before you work out, and then after you work out, your window that they say you have, which is about an hour actually, so your window will extend longer if you've taken a protein before you work out, because your body's already consuming the protein that you took before you worked out, and so your window's a little longer. If you don't take protein before you work out, then obviously you have about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on what type of workout you've done and how hard you worked out, to consume protein. I say if you're going to take protein before you work out, I would definitely recommend using a plant-based protein, because plant-based proteins are broken down quicker into your body, because your body can digest plant products way quicker than it can meat products. So I definitely recommend that. Your meat proteins, everybody should know, are beef, eggs, chicken, fish, and any kind of dairy products, so whey, milk, cheese, anything like that. Your plant-based proteins, spinach, peas, peanuts, which are legumes. Peas are very high in protein. Spinach is very high in protein. So like if you want to mix that together like a smoothie before you work out, a protein smoothie, I recommend that. I do it from time to time, but I usually take my protein after I work out. So how much of it should you take? And that depends on the person. So let's say you're a 195-pound person. You want to take anywhere from 0.7 grams or 0.6 grams, depending on you. That would be your low side, and all the way up to 1 gram of your body weight, so like 195. So for me, say I'm 195 pounds, my low end would be, if I take 0.7 grams, would be 136.5 grams of protein, and then my high end would be 195 grams of protein. Now, since I work out on a daily basis and I'm pretty active, my protein consumption has to be higher. Same thing with any other athlete. If you're out there working out, running, swimming, whatever the case may be, your protein consumption must be higher. So you will have to play around with that to see which is the best protein intake for you, because like I said, and everybody knows, everybody is literally different. But in ideal, it's generally recommended that 10 to 35% of your daily energy intake should come from protein. So let's say you have a 2,000 calorie diet, that would equate to about 200 to 700 calories per day of protein that you should consume on a recommended daily basis. Again, if you're an athlete, that should be a little higher. Also, if you hit the age of 50 and above, your protein consumption must be higher, because our bodies start to break down more and more as we get older. And unless you've been working out since you were a kid like myself, the breakdown is less and less every time, but it's still going to happen no matter what, because we can't stop time. So definitely take protein before, which again, I strongly recommend a plant-based protein, and take protein after. Remember, if you take protein before you work out, your window afterwards will be extended. So that hour window comes to about hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on what type of protein you've taken before. Make sure you consume protein on a daily basis if you want to build muscle. If you're a bodybuilder and you're taking steroids, I have no idea how that works. So because you're taking steroids, I don't know how that actually would affect. I would assume basically that you would have to take way more protein, but the steroids should help out with that anyway. But that's for another video, and I'll express that later. Other than that, I say thank you very much for watching the video. If there's anything that you would like me to cover in the future, please leave it in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any video I put out when I put them out. Also, I hope this really helps you with the protein thing. If not, I can hit me up in messages below and I can respond to you and help you out there. And until the next time, positive thoughts equal positive life, man. Peace.